Hello students. Today we are going to solve the workshop of the poem Vocation. The first activity is which of the following words, phrases match in meaning to the underlined ones. In the following sentences, few words of each sentence have been underlined and we have to use the word and phrases similar with the meaning. Nobody takes him to task. Takes him to task means scolds and corrects. So we have to write scolds and corrects here. The meaning of takes him to task, scolds and corrects. Next one. If he gets baked in the sun. Baked in the sun means exposed to heat. Chasing the shadows with my lantern. Chasing the shadows, following imaginary goals. The lane is dark and lonely. Dark and lonely means deserted. He soils his clothes with dust. Soils his clothes means dirties the clothing. And last one, there is no road he must take. No road he must take, no particular route. Activity number 2. Read the poem and fill in the table. Time of the day, morning, afternoon, night. Location, morning, in the lane. Afternoon, in the garden of the house. Night, in the dark and lonely street. Poet's activity in the morning, going to school. Afternoon, returning from school. At night, getting ready to go to bed. Hawker's activity in the morning, crying bangles, crystal bangles to sell them. Gardener's activity in the afternoon, digging the ground, soils his clothes with dust. And watchman's activity at night, walking up and down the dark and lonely street, swings the lantern, his lantern and walking. Next one, think and answer in your own words. First one, what could be the age group of speaker in the poem? The speaker of the poem is a small boy of about 10 years. Next, what is the difference between a hawker and a shopkeeper? A hawker is one who sells his goods moving around the streets by crying out aloud to advertise the goods. But a shopkeeper is one who sells his goods in a shop and he does not move around. Third one, how do parents react when they see children soil their clothes in dust and heat? How they react when they see their children with the dirty clothes and they are exposed to heat. So what they think and what they do? When parents see their children soil their clothes in the dust and heat, they scold them, as they feel they have become dirty and germs might make them fall sick. Why they scold? Because they think that due to this dirt, as they become dirty, the germs may attack them. The germs might make them fall sick. So they scold. Next one. Why is the street light compared to a one red-eyed giant? The child, who is the speaker of the poem, compares the street light to one red-eyed giant. It's a mythological character and a reference taken from Greek mythology. The street light is compared to red-eyed giant because the roads are lonely and desolate, and it is only this light that stands alone on the street. Next question is, what exactly does the speaker in the poem crave for? Crave for means ask for or desire for. The speaker in the poem craves for freedom from authority. Actually, the boy don't want to be the hawker, don't want to be the gardener, don't want to be the watchman, but he only want the freedom from authority. Freely he want to do all the things without any restrictions. So he crave for the freedom. The next one. Does the poet really wish to become a hawker, gardener, watchman? Justify your answer. According to me, means when such type of question asked to you, what do you want? So how you are going to respond to this? According to me, the poet is a small boy. He's actually fascinated by the works of the hawker, gardener, and the watchman. He's fascinated by the work of these people. He feels that all these three enjoy freedom in their works, as they are enjoying their freedom. But on the other side, he is under an authority. Hence, I feel he really does not wish to become any of these three. The speaker of the poem is the boy. He wants to be the hawker, gardener, watchman, but actually he does not want to be like them, but he wants freedom from the authority. The next one is, say why the speaker of the poem wishes to be a hawker, a gardener, and a watchman. Why he wishes to be a hawker? So that he can move around freely as per his own wish and will. Why he wants to be a hawker? So that he can move freely as per his own wish, anywhere as per his wish and will. Why he wants to be a gardener? So that he can dig the ground, soils his clothes, get baked in the sun, and get wet with no one to scold him. Because he wants to play in the mud, soil. He wants to get his clothes dirty. He wants to bake in the sun. And he wants that no one could scold him after that. So he wants to be a gardener. Watchman, so that he can walk up and down the street freely with no restrictions. So he wants to be like hawker, gardener. And next activity is pick out lines that contain alliteration, simile, repetition, and onomatopoeia. We have to pick out the line which has alliteration as a figures of speech, simile, repetition, onomatopoeia. There is nothing to hurry him on. In this line, the figures of speech of this line is alliteration. Why? The initial sound H is repeated for greater poetic effect. H. So it's a alliteration. Again, open windows, the watchman walking up. Initial sound W. Second one, simile. The street light stands like a giant with one red eye. The street lights are directly compared with a giant with red one eye. So it's a simile. Repetition, bangles, crystal bangles. The bangles word is repeated. Onomatopoeia, when the gong sounds 10 in the morning. Gong word, onomatopoetic word occurs in a line. So it's onomatopoeia. So these are the examples of simile, alliteration, repetition, onomatopoeia from the poem. Students, some poets do not use uniformity in rhyming words nor a steady rhythm. Such poems with no uniformity in rhyme, rhythm, length of line or stanzas are called free verse poem. As this poem is a free verse poem. Why it is a free verse poem? Because there is no uniformity in rhyme, rhythm, the length of the lines are not same, stanzas are not of same line. So such type of poems are called free verse poem. The famous poets like Walt Whitman, Ezra Pound, T.S. Eliot, Rabindranath Tagore, these are the few famous poets who have composed poems in free verse. So you have to turn the pages of your textbook and see if you can find other poems in free verse, as we studied earlier, student. First poem, A Time to Believe, B.J. Mortbizer. That poem is also a free verse poem because there is no uniformity in rhyme, rhythm, length of the line, stanzas. So such type of poems are called free verse poem. So you have to go through the textbook and find out some more examples of free verse poem from the textbook. Students, we will solve the remaining part in next video. Thank you.